Yo, what is good, YouTube? Let's go over something that I was asked to go over by one of my homies. Sigma Looks Maxing, I'm pretty sure is his name. This is my guy right here. Sigma Looks Maxing. He asked me an absolute banger of a question. So let's pull this up, okay? So Sigma Looks Maxing asked me, what do you think of TJR strategy? Having it to do with respecting sessions highs. So the true answer to that is I don't trade TJR strategy, okay? Now let's go here. My boy BRK.999 asked, could you make a video on finding higher time frame PDAs? Because I know what they are, but I don't know which time frame to use, for example. BTW, nice video. Thank you, my boy. Let's go over it. So he asked time frames, okay? So let's first go over what PDAs are. PDAs are fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks, reapers, VPI, TPOIs, um, inverse fair value gaps. That's pretty much it. Some, oh no, inner levels. Those are a lot of concepts that I've made that I will get into with you guys. But anyways, those are every single PD array. I've made a video on some of them already. Now let's go over time frames. Time frames. Okay. We got the 1 hour. No, I got the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, 15-minute, and possibly the 5-minute. Possibly the 5-minute. Okay. So obviously we're going to be respecting 4 hour every single time that the time frame goes up. So 4 hours is going to be the most respected PDAs. Like the PDAs we're most focused on. The 5 minutes really just not even really there. You mainly stop at the 15-minute. Okay. So we're going to hop into how I'm going to do this, but pretty much the general concept of how I like to find my PDAs, not find them, but mark them out, is say you have a bunch of PDAs and they all overlap right here. Okay. You're going to want to find what I like to call the concentration square, which is really not a crazy concept, okay? Let me say this is default. Yo, am I dumb? Default, okay. So let's look at what I mean by the concentration square. So you see where where all of them overlap? That's what I call the concentration square. So concentration square, okay? And then you can pretty much delete every other PDA, okay? Now, oopsie, work on my grammar here. So if I say that this one right here is a fair value gap, now, this is where things change. Now the concentration square has moved right here because I want to see price mitigate the fair value gap. So now I'm given an exact level on where I want to see price retrace. Okay, hope that this helped you guys out. Now, let's hop into this example on the chart. So my session opens here. Let's look for some PDAs. So we're going to start off on that 1 hour time frame. Find a 1 hour order block. Also, we're finding some equal highs right here. Now, I don't know if this will play into anything necessarily. We are going to mark these out. Yo, what? Equal highs. Now, let's go on that 30-minute time frame and look for some more PD arrays. So right here, we see a fair value gap that got wicked. Now, the thing with a wicked fair value gap is that I feel like they are still have some orders in there. Okay, this might just be me, but I truly do feel that way. I'm going to mark this out as a WCKD fair value gap, a wicked fair value gap, okay? It's pretty much everything I see an order block, but that kind of overlines with everything else. Let's go on that 15-minute time frame. Look for some PD arrays. I see this other wicked fair value gap giving me a more concentrated level that lines up perfectly with the equal highs. Also see this fair value gap right here. Now, it's already been tapped into, but as you know, we still respect these fair value gaps. But you notice how, also maybe a 15-minute order block right here. But where is the consolidation at? Guys, this right here is the consolidation, okay? prices ranging within this zone. So we want to be finding out where the consolidation's at. So I would consider the consolidation here because price reverses off of traded areas. I would consider this consolidation right from here to here. Okay. Now let's look at price play out. So this is kind of everything we have marked out. We might be able to go on that 5 minute and look for something. 5 minute, we get another fair value gap right here. Okay. Now, boys, your chart's gonna look super goofy, but you just gotta trust the process. So we're waiting for price to push into one of these levels. Say that we get a rejection just like this one. Pretty much free to enter. Now this is on the 5 minute. I'm usually trading on the 3 minute time frame. But as you can see, price tapped into a lot of PDAs. Okay, so if you're giving your confluence within the PDA, you're good to trade off it. As you can see, price right here respected the PDAs, as you can tell. Okay, now what can you take away from this? We see the equal highs right here never got tapped. Let's look at what actually got hit. This order block right here got hit. This fair value gap got hit. That got this right here did not get hit. This right here did not get hit. So this is what we're given. We're giving a perfectly hit 5 minute. No, not a 5 minute fair value. Perfectly. Is that the 1 hour? It's a 1 hour freaking order block that price wicked into. Okay. So as we can tell right here, price wicked into 2 PDAs. I usually like to stack them, 2 PDAs. Now I'm also gonna be making some more videos on higher time frame PDAs, but as you can tell right here, this is how I did it. So if you see whatever, trading confluence you have, for example, like an SMT or like a IFVG or just a normal fair value gap retracement or, market structure shift or something like that, like breaker structure, market structure shift, you can look to be taking these trades inside of higher time frame PDAs. So I usually like to stack them, stack my PDAs properly. But I mean, that's totally up to you guys how you guys want to be trading like this. But that was my video on higher time frame PDAs. I'll be coming out with hella trade recaps, but I can't because I got camped this week, bro. I cannot trade this whole week. Like, bro, I'm gonna be trading on Friday. I'm gonna be fully locked in on Friday. And I'll hopefully take a trade on Friday. I only take good setups, but hopefully I'll take a freaking trade today. We had a freaking banger today, 1 to 26, but I didn't take it because I was at tennis because my mom, bro. I quit tennis, bro. I quit everything that conflicts with trading because I'm so locked. I don't have time. I deadass don't have time. It's tough to literally see 8 bands walk away from you, bro. Like, it hurts, like, deep within your heart. It makes you cry whenever you see 8 bands walk away from you. 12 bands. Yo, that makes you cry. Like, have you ever cried in your life? Because I know I am. Like, bro, like, you don't understand. Dumbass tennis, bro. I quit tennis. 12,000 fucking dollars. Gosh darn it. But the market's not leaving, so. But hey, but the market's not leaving. Like, bro, shut up. But I'm not honestly in trading for the money. I mean, of course I am, but like, you can't think that way. You gotta think, oh, I'm not even here for the money. Have a good night, guys. And actually trade seriously. Don't treat this like a side hustle, or else you're not gonna make money off it. Yeah, that shit.